Many are in the dark but don't know it. I used to be, so I know firsthand. It's like being sick all your life and not knowing what feeling healthy is like. The dark is static. You sit in it unknowingly. It comes from that place of dark in your thoughts and actions. It's doom and gloom where nothing changes and nothing gets better. Some of you may know about Cryon, a non-physical magnetic being, and it said if you turn on the light, the dark cannot exist, and that inspired this message. It's such a simple concept, but yet forgotten by most. But more and more of us are remembering. We don't have to live in the dark or listen to the dark. That's what the negative forces want. Yes, there are negative forces that are of a lower energy that can attach to you and become an aspect of you. Some of you may feel like you just can't pull yourself out. You feel like you don't even have the energy to try. This is how strong the dark can be once it gets a hold. It took a lot of knocks on the door for me to wake up. I had an intellectual knowledge of things, but my light switch was in the off position, but Spirit didn't give up. I encourage you to look at this now in your own life. Learn from my experience and that of others, and don't be afraid to be the only one in your family or group to do this. It may be uncomfortable and there may be some disruption, but the gain will outweigh the loss. My process was pretty disruptive, but yours doesn't have to be if you pay attention now. We can overcome the dark aspects of ourselves. If you notice that a lot of upsetting or strange things are happening in your life, take note. Don't ignore it. Maybe take your eye off everything that's happening in the world outside of you and put it on what's happening right in front of you and inside of you. The universe is a magical place, but only if we choose it. These are very challenging times, and we're all experiencing the ripple effect. It can feel very daunting. One thing we can do, though, is try and keep things in perspective and keep our eye on the bigger picture. It's not about the little me, it's about the big me. We can get so overwhelmed at times with the everyday struggles and feel discouraged, and it seems like so many are still asleep. How will we turn this around? It can only start with our own self and our own soul. Our individual souls are aspects of the one soul. As we heal all. I believe this is one of the capital T truths. It's hard to do this when we feel so stuck in our everyday. We feel this energetic darkness, a heaviness that pulls us down and wants to keep us there. It can be very disheartening, but I ask you not to give up. I'm not saying every day will smell like roses, but you will start to experience more wins. Step by step, you'll climb the mountain. You'll slip here and there, but it will become less and less, and you'll manage it better. You'll begin flowing with the universe rather than against it. We can be in so much resistance in our life, but not be aware of it. And when we loosen our grip, we become more in the energetic flow of the universe. If you're struggling, ask Source for help to get through whatever challenge you're experiencing. It may not always fix it, but it will open up other possibilities and help you maneuver through it. Not everything is just choice A or B. There's an entire alphabet. We can also learn from others and take suggestions, but ultimately it's up to us to choose to make it better. There truly is a light that's in all of us. You need to believe that first and foremost. It's so hard for humans because we're action-oriented. We want a solution, something tangible. I kept focusing on my material life. I felt like I had to. The thing is, we do have to act and take care of the material life in our physical being. We need to go through the motions and get it done without negative emotion. It really is true that most people are lamenting the past or worrying about the future. My guidance told me to deal with things as they come. It didn't mean ignore things until they blow up, but just manage day to day as best as you can without worrying about what's to come, since it might not even happen. I've lived this inside and out. Once I started just being in the day-to-day and offering it to Source, things leveled out. It helped to change the energetic flow. It loosens things up and broadens the possibilities. I've been through it all. I've had my dark night of the soul, and I'm still here to tell my story and hopefully ignite the flame in you to see the light inside yourself and make the commitment to take responsibility to do whatever little things you can to start or stay on the path. Embrace it all, the good and the bad, and forge ahead with resilience. You have it in you.